Okay, so I am working on getting this sink in my bathroom all set up with storage. I was gonna have the glass cut and shaped, like a U shape around, because, glass companies can make cuts specifically to fit your need. And I was just gonna have them cut it, but instead, for now, this is going to be a great option. I got this idea basically from looking at Menards ad and seeing a sink just like this, but it had like black metal shelves going like this for shelving. And so then we can use this for storage underneath the sink. I may find like a wooden basket that I can cut so I can have it shaped around the pipe and then just slide it in, but still kind of playing around with it. I'm also debating on spray painting these all of these pieces here because nothing matches. It bothers some people, doesn't bother others, but it kind of is bothering me. And then I'm using this DIY little flower basket that I turn into a rolling laundry bin, but we're going to be able to use this for towels underneath the sink, at least to have at least some towel storage. And then now I'm going to drill a hole right there to put this lovely little Facebook Marketplace find that I had found at for $20. And so I'm putting a using a cement drill bit to drill the hole there so we can get this mirror hung. And so we need to get that done. So I already pre-measured the hole up there. So basically this wall right here is 52 inches lengthwise from the sink to the ceiling. And then this piece was, I think it's 16 inches wide, if I can remember. Maybe a little bit smaller than that. If I know it, I'll put it in here in the video in a little clip here. But I measured it so it would be center over the sink, and it works perfectly the way this size is for this wall. And I thought it was a great find for $20. I was going to paint it, but I am going to leave it for now as is. It is chipping away, so it's kind of a chippy piece, but I am going to leave it for now. Like I said, I was going to fill it in and paint it, but we're doing with what we can right now. So I put the hole in the wall up here, and I am now just going to put the nail in. I did put like one of those little pieces that you would use essentially if you didn't have a stud. One of those things. I don't know what they're called. But I'm just going to go ahead and screw the nail in and then hopefully get this mirror hung up today. Okay, that's in. And so now I'm going to hang the mirror. So this mirror has a really old kind of like looped hole here. It's a little piece of metal, and I just went ahead and attached another little tiny kind of like a here, I'll just show you because I'm not really good at explaining things. So anyway, I just added a little piece to this so that way it can hang right like that and have a little extra support. This sucker is freaking heavy. I don't know if you can see. So here is the mirror all come up now, and I do have to still kind of play around with this piece here and try to get these chains to either shorten them and the wiring and shorten that, and or maybe like tie it up somewhere so it's not so kind of hanging in your face. But I really liked these light bulbs here. It kind of makes it moody in the area, and don't mind all of this stuff. My daughter's already using the bathroom, but we'll try to get all of that stuff prepped and ready when the bathroom's all complete. But I wanted to get this mirror out of the way and hung because it is an antique mirror, and I don't even know if it's doing its justice how pretty this is, but it's super exciting. So I got that done, and now have to work on painting these wood pieces and figuring out a way to adhere them to the piece. I think I might just use some E6000 after I'm done painting them and get those sealed and put away. Debating on painting the plumbing and piping. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with that. So that's where we're at with the basement bathroom. Okay, so I haven't gotten very far on getting this area done, but here's where I'm at, and lo and behold, I have another light bulb to replace because I haven't had these chandelier type things up in many, many years, so I'll have to replace the bulb in there, but I am just continually working on getting this space ready to go. So I hung up this little towel rack, which will just be for hand towels, but my daughter has a towel up there for right now. I'm trying to still figure out what I want to do with this space right here, but I think I'm going to put towels there, maybe a little basket here, and then either this little crate thing and have my daughter be able to store stuff there, or I'm thinking about like a little basket with a lid. I don't know if I want to do some sort of little picnic basket or like a little old school vintage like fish basket of some sort, if you kind of know what I'm talking about. but it would be something here in the little corner here where you can put stuff in, like, you know, my daughter's supplies. Like, I don't want her leaving all of these type of supplies out. And so I thought about just a little closed basket for underneath here. And then maybe like a wooden or like some sort of a basket for trash. And then kind of got some other things here. I'm debating on doing like a little frame for the wall up here. I'm not quite sure yet. I have some little Pinterest ideas in mind. I got that little thing at the Goodwill bins. You know, you pay by the pound, but it's barely anything by weight. So I thought about maybe playing around with that in here as well, which would be cute. But this is kind of where I'm at, and it's kind of slow going because I have this wall here that I'm working on as well in the laundry room. I'm kind of doing that stucco look, but I just recently put up this wall. If I can link below the laundry room when I had to rip out the wall here because the floor in here where the old shower was kind of flooded all underneath the laminate, and it was just kind of soaking up underneath the laminate and then soaking up the wall as well. So I had to rip all that out and get that replaced. So I've been working on texturizing now. I wasn't too worried about perfecting this area. I did mess up right there, as you can clearly see the bubble. I don't know how to fix it. I'm not a professional. Don't mind my yucky fingers. I've been cleaning my grill outside, and so I ran out of the mud that I was using, so I need to go pick up another round of that. And I'm still debating on the shower tile. I wanted to do a white subway in here, but I'm kind of thinking something darker because this is all a little bit light and dark. But I found these tiles on the curb, and they were free. Somebody was selling their house. It was a free Tupperware full of these beautiful tile pieces. And so what I'm thinking is taking these tiles and putting them on the wall, on the shower wall in between here, and doing like a little kind of like Monet or art piece. I don't know what you want to call it. And then tiling around it with whatever I want to tile around, if that makes sense. So if you can kind of envision, it would be like 4 of those tiles and like a little rectangle shape right in there in the middle. So what do you think? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about it, but I've been crazy busy with all the other things going on. So this is kind of where I'm at. But if you guys do like this video, if you want to see more, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new, please consider subscribing.